I'm really delighted to welcome three amazing young women to our In Conversation series where we're exploring Hoshin, Kanri and higher education. So I'm delighted to introduce you to Ellen van der Aar, Irina Salamink and Lejla Brewer Hadzialic from Maastricht University and from UPD. Really delighted to be talking to you all today, and we want to explore a little bit around your chapter that you've contributed to this wonderful publication. So this is the chapter, Introducing Hoshin Kanri at Maastricht University. So the journey from individual green belt lean to strategy deployment at an institutional level. So first question I have to put to you ladies is, what do you love about your chapter?
Maybe first and foremost, it is a chapter of a university that is still searching on how to apply Hoshin Kanri in translating strategy goals into day-to-day reality. And that in small steps, we are taking our leaders to try it out and experience it. And it is about warming up colleagues in personal contact to get started with Hoshin Kanri and finding out what best suits for your university. Furthermore, I found working with Lejla and Irene on this chapter very inspiring. And it also took us a step further in our quest in how to use Hoshin Kanri at Maastricht University. And finally, I really think that my colleague Jan Hupkens, who was inspired by our workshop on Hoshin Kanri, more or less unwittingly applied the steps of strategy deployment in regards to the Maastricht University internationalization strategy. A first step from unconsciously incompetent to unconsciously competent, and it is now time for our next step of consciously competent deploying Hoshin Kanri at our university.
Great stuff, thank you.
Well, if I may add on that, because I totally agree, of course, with Ellen on the inspiring experience we had, and that's also not only the chapter itself that I'm very happy with, but also the process and the way of writing and how it was organized by you, Tammy, and by Bill. Also the guidance that we got from you. And I really love this approach of having a narrative and talk about your ideas repeatedly with you and with colleagues, their reflections, their questions, and also making these transcripts to reread what we said. And it really sharpened our minds, and it also made us able to gradually sharpen our story. So the story grew in time. Yeah. But the real bonus for me in this whole process, what it did was give us also more insight and understanding of our own process. So Lejla, Ellen, and I were learning ongoing while writing. And while writing, we were able to intervene in our own process. So for me, that was the cherry on the cake.
Oh, that's really great to hear. I think it's right, isn't it? We've all been part of this learning journey. Plan, do, check, act in action. And Lejla, what would you like to add?
Well, what can I say more to this? This is really what Irene and Ellen described. This is really how I also experienced the journey. And for me, the chapter that we wrote together represents this learning journey. It's really writing down helped us realize where we are in our journey, and helped us also find out why some things are not there yet. And this is really this was really helpful to not be frustrated anymore with where we are at that moment, but accept the moment, and from there build up further the journey, go further with where where the university at that moment is. And that's really helpful in this kind of in this kind of journeys.
Wonderful, thank you. So my next question to the three of you is, what are the key takeaways? If somebody reads the chapter, what are you hoping that they get out of it? Ellen, do you want to go first? Or Irina?
For me, that will be get into personal contact, inspire your colleagues, show them what it can mean and what it can bring to you. and give them maybe just some time to get adjusted to it, but then finally they will see the perfect outcome that will help them with Hoshin Kanri. Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you.
And really learning by doing, that's the thing that you have to try. You can't read books and hope that things will start becoming. You have to try it for yourself and find your way through it. And please use the frameworks, use the ideas, get in touch with community of practice. There are many of us trying to do the same thing. So use the experience, but try, go, learn, do, experiment.
Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you.
Yeah.
Irina?
I wrapped it up almost similarly in the way like saying, nurture your ambitions, but don't be too hard on yourself, and embrace learning by doing.
Yeah.
Wonderful, thank you. And then my final question is, what's the elevator pitch that you have for this book?
Can we have 3?
Of course you can, go for it.
May I start then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought about this one. There is a theory and there is a practice, and we all have tried to give you both in a way that that will help you make your steps in this Hoshin Kanri journey, and wherever your starting point is. So use the book. There is a lot to find there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would say, or actually ask, feeling stuck in your approach to introducing Hoshin Kanri into your organization? Question mark. Read our chapter and the rest of the book, how you can apply continuous improvement to your own approach as well, and rediscover new routes in your journey.
Nice.
Brilliant, thank you. And Ellen?
Oh, what do I have to add? That's a difficult one. Just take the first step. Try to read our case study as an example in how we did it, and apply it in your own university that suits for you. But take the first step, and don't be afraid. Just do it.
Nice.
Wonderful. It's been really lovely catching up with you, and we will have a massive celebration in the Netherlands very soon, and hopefully we'll see some of you in San Diego as well, which will be really cool. So thank you so much. Really lovely to see you guys today.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.